Hello and welcome back, everybody. It is time for some more shiny Kyurem hunting. 4, 6. There we go. How are all of you guys doing today? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everybody is doing goodly. We are doing goodly ourselves. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah, so how's everyone doing? Okay. Yeah, we'll go solo first one. We'll go solo first run. But yeah, it's back to Kyurem. So yeah, I mean, schedule has been fairly erratic, but again, that is, well, sign of other, changes and plans and progress and stuff and things for the channel. So that's gonna be something. Not good. Least bad. Of course, it's Copper. I would love that Copper Raja. Okay, at least it's a rock type. Okay, rock type fairy. Carkol. I mean, Carkol is not that bad. That's a Magneton. That is a Magneton, though. Could use that. I could use a Magneton. Hello there, Gentry Plays Games. How are you doing? It's good to see you again. It's very, very good to see you again. How does you do? Hello, Chris. Hello there. Progkins. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we are doing pretty good. We're doing decent. Good. We are doing good and good and good. But yeah. So it's Kyurem today. Got a day off of school. Nice. It's always good when you get days off of school, because school kind of sucks. School is not very fun due to snow. Oh boy. How much snow did you guys get? How much snow? Yeah? Yeah, today was interesting, but could be worse. In Britain, so it's more so like you guys with the southern United States. If you guys get any snow whatsoever, you guys basically just shut down because they don't know how to deal with it. That makes sense. Yeah, that checks out. That very, very much checks out. Cause my friend, my cousins live in Virginia, and they've mentioned like if they get like even a dusting of snow, like if the snowflakes are falling and they just contact melt on the ground, they just shut everything down. That is what happens down there. Because they don't know how to deal with snow. Hey James, welcome up all to the flood. That's not good. Floods are very not good. I had to freaking this thing using freaking skill swap. Why is this thing freaking skill swapping every single turn? That is not how stuff is supposed to do. Bam. I'm gonna throw ice at the floor if I ever leave there. Not sure if you answered, but this gotta be us character from Attack on Titan. They are an Attack on Titan character who I do very much not like. They are a literal jackwagon. The literal jackest of wagons. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I've recently got badges, those are very nice. Yeah, Black and White 2 are absolutely fantastic. But yeah, no, it's there are things and stuff and things. We are not gonna be switching out for the Frostmoth. We are not swapping out for that. Because yeah, Frostmoth. Really? What are your favorites? What are your favorites above them? I'm curious. What are your thoughts on Torque getting evolutions on point? No. Do not give Torkoal an evolution. Torkoal as is very good. Giving it an evolution would be just absurd. Wrath is second, Bonus third, HGSS is third. Base. Very base. Very, very base. I'm a big fan of you and myself. Yeah, I had a figure, but here's the thing, it's a fan game. It's a thing called a fan game. It was a fan game, which again we've said our piece on fan games before. We have said our piece before. Why is Zizulin still following Getsus, though? You gotta remember, there was a split between the 7 sages. I think it was the 7 sages, right? Where some of them knew in the end the whole plan was just world domination, and it was just the reasons they gave in Black and White were just a convenient excuse. Others legitimately believed what End's ideology was and didn't actually know about the whole plan to take over the world. That's the reason why there's still several of them that are still with Getsus. almost there yet. Again, Zealand is just take over the world domination. You're not going to be taking this. You're not going to be taking this one. I don't need to click that. Actually, probably better if I did that. Shell Bell. Yeah, I mean, I think Shell Bell's probably a little bit better than going for Wise Glasses. Hello, Pro. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Asher. How you doing? Jesus. Because you all do. You gotta remember, Pro, in the first, when it comes to a new generation of Pokemon, the first game, when they still did the two separate versions, never had returning legendaries. You know, when it came to Diamond Pearl, they never had past legendaries in it. When it came to Ruby Sapphire, they never had past legendaries in it. Yeah, that's something that every one of the games have done. Always DP for some reason. DP did suck. Diamond and Pearl did suck. And I'm saying that as someone whose first game was Diamond and Pearl. Gen 1 especially sucks. Gen 1 Turbo sucks. Gen 1 is really bad. Honestly, I have a lot of stuff to criticize about Gen 3. I don't believe in giving things a pass just because. Hello there, Ruby Rider. Good to see you again. It's been a while. How have you been? Hope you've been doing well. In it. Held together by duct tape and a dream. Yes. They are held together by duct tape and a dream entirely, James. However, even for their time, they are still incredibly primitive games. I will be taking it back. Very much. Again, one of the reasons why a lot of people like the Generation 2 and Generation 3 games as well as the Generation 1 games is largely because of nostalgia. It's one of the reasons, like, the way that I always like to frame it is this. Strip off the Gen 1 name, the Gen 2 name, the Gen 3 game. Basically take Generation 2. Replace the names with something else, and people have a drastically different opinion of the game. It is purely because they hear Johto and nostalgia flares up. They hear Hoenn, nostalgia flares up. Hey, Sanders, how you doing? How you doing, Sanders? Which is one of the reasons why I'm always so critical of nostalgia. Because it does very much blind people to things. Hello there, Louie. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Also, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. If you haven't done so already. Very much, yes, that is the reason people say the new games are bad. It is entirely because of nostalgia. The main reason why people say the new games are bad is because of this. They are noticing flaws in the Pokemon game, because they do exist. I will not deny that there are flaws in the Pokemon games. Scarlet Violet is flawed, Sword and Shield is flawed, BDSP is flawed. All the games are flawed, because everything is flawed fundamentally. And yes, you can join us, we're happy that you guys do that. Everything fundamentally is flawed. The difference is, they do not want to acknowledge that back in their favorite games, those flaws are still present. So they are noticing flaws that exist, but they do not recognize those flaws existed in their favorites. Either willfully ignoring that they existed because they don't want to admit to themselves that what they like has a flaw, or they are literally just completely blind to it. We're on the day off, we'll get back to normal after movement. I feel that, Sanders. I feel that entirely. Community for is hated gen. Pokemon community in a cycle. Before it was hated, 5 years, maybe it wasn't so bad. Exactly, Asher. Exactly. It's one of the reasons why I will continue to say, as a community, we don't deserve Black and White Remake. I would love Unova Remake. Yeah, Kyurem's got those little tiny T-Rex hands. Gen 1 is not walk-through wall glitch. Gen 1 is a playable glitch. Gen 1 is a playable glitch. Also, once again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like on the stream. There are 12 you absolutely wonderful Giga Chats out there, and only 4 likes on the stream, it seems. We gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. You could say. That's actually one of the main reasons why I say Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee is actually the best version of Kanto. Because it is a version of Kanto that, 1, has the physical special split, 2, has no badge boosts, and, most of all, the only one that really isn't glitchy to have. Because Frostmoth has very high special defense. Frostmoth's ability, Ice Scales, basically doubles its special defense, so it actually can survive hits pretty well, especially speaking. Like, even like Rock does. Exactly. Fair. Exactly. But yeah, Louie, you can pop in for some DAs. We are always happy to have you guys join us. That's the reason we do Dynamax Adventures is specifically. 241 Dynamax Adventures successfully completed. I mean, so long as we don't get the shiny. You know, knowing my luck, we're probably going to get it today. You know, we're going to get it on the first one. No shiny Frostmoth. No shiny Seaking. No shiny Magneton. No shiny little stubby T-Rex arms Ice type. Gotta go bye-bye, bro. The only game I will go past in order and legendary will be technically with Let's Go Not. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't really care much for the returning legendaries, period, because like you can just import the legendaries. As a day 1, it hurts my soul to see Sword Shield back. See, same, very much the same. Like again, that's the main reason why I'm like, we do not deserve a Generation 5 remake. I love Gen 5. but the community does not deserve a Gen 5 remake. Largely because the community, like, you gotta remember, for quite literally over a decade, basically, the community hated Generation 5. They said it was the worst thing in the series. And basically did everything possible to erase it. Yeah, black and white. To erase it from existence. It was to the point where pretty much even Pokemon Company themselves basically had nothing from Generation 5 in anything. They just dropped it immediately. That's the reason why. Basically, they did. Because, like, you gotta remember, it sold poorly. Of all the games, Black and White was the worst selling of the first release games. Like, Black and White in total sold about, if I remember the numbers correctly, about 8 million units. Now, keep in mind, that is the combination of Black and White sold like 8 million. Platinum on its own sold like 7.5 million. The other games generally sold like in the mid-teens for millions. And that combined with, you know, the online discourse of Gen 5 equal bad. Yeah, no, they just complete overreaction. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. And the community has now shifted gears entirely to Unova is the best game. And the funny thing is the people who are saying, you know, Unova is the best now are the same people that you said it was bad. So it's absolutely zero morals. It is absolute maidenless behavior. It also shows that these are people who have absolutely zero principles. So many people hated X and Y for being too easy, and Z got announced, and everyone was like, oh yeah, X and Y, that was my childhood. No, here's the thing. People love X and Y. The only thing people ever criticize about X and Y is that it was too easy. Meanwhile, they absolutely fangasm over Megas. The existence of Megas basically, for most people, like, any problems of the game are completely erased because of that. Black and White cooked. Black and White just extremely cooked. Black and White was just amazing. They were the best. They were absolutely amazing. People got issues. That is also true. That is also very true. Me, I will forever say that I do think that Generation 6 is the worst. Go for the BHM. I do think Generation 6 is the worst of all the generations. I'm saying that's the sort of operation from the very same haters. Like, I'm done. I hate all of you. Yep. Yep. It's like, here's my thing. Is that whether you like something or not, I really don't care. But at the very least, be consistent. You know, if you don't like Generation 5, then when it becomes popular to say Gen 5 is the best, don't go and say Gen 5 is the best. Like, I've always been consistent in my disdain for Generation 6. Even with ZA's announcement, I'm still consistent that I hate Generation 6. I hate Kalos. I think it is the worst game in the series, and that game as a whole is actively an insult to the fans. Well, they've already had a Gen 2 remake. That is Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Yeah, as much as I would like a Generation 5 remake, we do not deserve it. Welcome in FNAF. Welcome to Haters Online, Louis. Welcome to Haters Online. I agree entirely, Asher. Consistency is very important because if you go and you just flip your stance on things on a dime, you can't trust anything that they say. Like, if someone goes from in one video saying, oh yeah, Gen 5 is the worst thing in the world, to the week after, oh yeah, Gen 5 is the best thing ever, you cannot take anything they say seriously. Because, well, one, when it comes to a lot of creators, they literally just say what the audience wants to hear. That's kind of the trap of big creators. Is a lot of people think the big creators, they get to basically speak their own mind and say exactly what they think. That is entirely the opposite. The big creators speak what the popular mindset seems to be. Not what it actually is, but whatever seems to be the general consensus, that is what they speak. After all, they have the largest fan base, or they have the largest, perceived fan base. They're going to say the thing that most fans will agree with. With every Gen except 2, so... I mean, my issues with Generation 2 are mechanical. Mechanically, there's a lot of issues with Generation 1, 2, and 3. Heart Gold Soul Silver fixed a lot of them, but not all of them, and Heart Gold Soul Silver had its own problems. Namely, I will never understand the logic of locking out basically every Sinnoh added evolution in the post-game. I will never understand that. Which is the same thing they actually did back in Fire Red Leaf Green to the evolution that were added in Yodo for a lot of Pokemon. Again, it makes no sense. Zero switch. No switch. We're gonna go for the Blaziken. So we're gonna switch out the Behem for the Blaziken. We will switch the Behem for Blaziken. Yeah, I know, Louis, but here's the thing: we can't control if the NPCs switch or not. We can't force them to switch. They are literally just NPC. We have absolutely no control over them. Unfortunately, we can't do it. Give me a regional Totodile and ZA, and I'll be happy. I'll be honest, I really don't care what we get for ZA. Like, if Z, like, all I want from ZA is a good game. I want it to not be like Pokemon Legends Arceus, and if it's like that, I'm gonna be happy. I want a fun game. I want to have a good story, non-repetitive gameplay, and I'll be happy. But if it's basically Legends Arceus with a Kalos paint job, I will, yeah, no, for twice Kalos has made the worst Pokemon game. And I will fight on that hill. That is a hill that I will fight to the absolutely bitter end on. I do think that Kalos has had the worst game so far in X and Y. You better see Zygarde. I have a feeling Zygarde is going to be in ZA. I have a feeling that they're going to do that. But it will be interesting to see what they do. What's the worst that they didn't even make a Pokemon Z? They never were going to make a Pokemon Z. The original development for Generation 6 was actually going to be an X and Y 2. We're probably not going to see Miraidon. I don't think they're going to be bringing it in. They were actually never going to make a Pokemon Z version. It was going to be Pokemon X and Y 2, and they actually scrapped that. Because they actually tried to develop another intellectual property that wasn't Pokemon, so they could have, basically another alternative series in the event like something happened with Pokemon. And by dividing the team in half, they, one, didn't have enough people to actually complete that other intellectual property, and two, they didn't have enough people to create X and Y 2. Also, Louis, please relax on the caps. Relaxing the caps. But yeah, switch out the BHM for the Blaze again. So, they just had to scrap it. The only piece of X and Y2 to ever make it into another game that's the reason why in Sun and Moon you have the Zygarde cells that you have to go around and get. That was a system created for X and Y2, and they sank so much time and development into that, the going around Kalos and collecting the Zygarde cells. They had the sunk cost fallacy to reuse all of that in Sun and Moon. And guess what? That's one of the most hated parts about Sun and Moon. I was curious what the graph is going to be either. Will people be exaggerated if they work on ideas? Yes, exactly, Ruby. Like, you gotta remember, Ruby, at this point, you don't take the negativity serious. Like, you gotta remember, online, when it comes to Pokemon games, there are a near infinite number of screechers that will say nothing but the absolute worst about something just because reason. They want to troll. I don't get it. I do not understand it. But that is one thing about the screechers I never understood. Is like, supposedly you will like these games, and yet you are actively telling people every single one of the new ones is bad. And you say you want good Pokemon games, but yet you're encouraging people to not buy the Pokemon games, which, if successful, would mean they would stop making games. Which means the good game you want will never exist. Explain the logic. Simple answer is, there is none. They just want to screech into the void. Legends Arceus had some weird gatekeeping at bridge. Exactly. I mean, my biggest issue with Legends Arceus is this. You don't freaking battle in the game. You don't battle anything. I love Pokemon because I love battling. I think it's neat. I think it's fun. And then you have a game where you had all these really cool new Pokemon. And you know how many battles you have with trainers that have 2 Pokemon or more? Less than 5. You can count them all on one hand. And one of those is Volo, who is post-game. It's Ingo. It's the leader of the Misfortune Sisters. It's Benny. And it's Kamado. Again, Volo is post-game, so he doesn't count. That is the required battles that have 2 Pokemon or more. The closest to a 5th there is in that game is the Rhyperior, Magmortar, and Electivire horde fight that you do inside of the Snow Point Temple. That is the closest there is. Everything else, it is you are fighting one Pokemon. Or, at absolute worst, you're straight up not even fighting them. You gotta remember, when you're fighting the nobles, you do not actually need to Pokemon battle against them. The main objective of the fight is just throw the freaking food thingies at them. All the Pokemon battle portion does is make the food fight thingies do more damage. Which means, in a Pokemon game, you barely Pokemon battle. It turns the entire game into literally dex grinding, which again is on principle not really a bad thing, but when you're kind of marked as like the new future of Pokemon, it's not really gonna go well. Again, there were some neat ideas with it, but they also failed on a lot of aspects. Just go for close combat with the Blaziken. Just go for close combat. Again, neat ideas, not great execution. That's why I'm like my biggest worry for ZA is it is going to be like X and it's gonna be like Legends Arceus. That is by far my biggest worry. Because I'm not a big fan of Legends Arceus, and I'm already not a big fan of Kalos. So Legends Arceus is basically Legends ZA is basically the combination of the two things I dislike the most in the series. And you might be wondering why it is I'm pulling for it to be good. Because I don't like disliking things. I want to like things. Legends was the only one I truly did not like. I like Let's Go, I like Skull About, I like BDSP, and I absolutely adore Swords to the Maximum. Based, Asher. Very based. Again, my biggest issue with Legends Arceus, it comes down to the way the game is played and designed. I understand why the decisions were made, but that doesn't mean I think they were good decisions. Like, yes, does it make sense that in a world where it is before Pokemon trainers exist, there would not be trainer battles? Yes. Does it mean that I like having a Pokemon game where I don't battle anything? No, I don't like that. I think that is a very boring game. I don't enjoy having to catch the same Pokemon 30 times in order to progress the game to catch more Pokemon 30 times and use the same move 30 times ad infinitum for 234 Pokemon. I don't find that fun. I find that grindy and tedious. I like a game like Sword and Shield where it's battling. It was a really good concept, just very flawed execution. Never liked Legends Arceus due to the Spirit Tomb task. Honestly, I didn't mind the Spirit Tomb task. Granted, I had recently finished Breath of the Wild and done the Koroks. So the Spirit Tomb thing is just like absolutely nothing at that point. 108 compared to 700, absolutely nothing. Shiny hunting is good. But here's the thing. Would you say that the shiny hunting makes up for the lack of battling? That the only way to get to the shiny hunting is to grind the game's dex completion at minimum 3 times harder than any other Pokemon game? Because again, if you actually do the math. No shiny? Because if you do the math, there's 234 Pokemon in, I believe 234 Pokemon in Legends Arceus. And you need to get all of them to Dex entry level 10 to get the shiny charm. Compare that to the 400 Pokemon in any of the other Pokemon games, you know, post Alola, to get the shiny charm. But you need to catch almost all of those Pokemon in Legends Arceus, what, 20 or something times. I agree it's not hard to do, but it's repetitive and it's grindy. So basically, you would need to catch 234 Pokemon 20 times over. So multiply that 234, even if you divide it by 3, assuming everything evolves, and then you can use that, so catch a base form and evolve everything, which is not actually how it works. There's a lot of them that you can't, but just absolutely most generous. You don't need to do Gmax raids in order to complete the dex. But again, this is the math. If you have 234 Pokemon, even if everything is a 3-stage evolutionary family and you can evolve them to get everything, divide that 234 by 3, and then multiply that by 20. And that is not even including the use a certain move 30 times. You're dealing with numbers well into the having to catch several thousand Pokemon Yeah, it is. There is no grind in any Pokemon game like the grind for Legends Arceus. I'm aware, but again, 4,680 compared to 400. That is quite literally an 11-fold difference. Oh, I'm just talking about for the Shiny Charm, Roost. I was just talking about purely for the Shiny Charm. Lobby is up if anybody wants to join in. Yeah. And the thing is, that is all Legends Arceus has to offer. There is no battling in a story mode. Like, the other reason is this. I mean, again, you can enjoy the game. Everyone likes what they like for whatever reasons. But just because the game does have Shining Hunting does not mean the game is good. Like, I enjoy Black and White. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like Black and White. I enjoy it. I love BDSP. We all like what we like for different reasons. When every battle in that game is a one-on-one fight aside from 5, and even then it is technically only 4, compared to every other Pokemon game where every battle is not one-on-one, you know, where the NPC basically only has one Pokemon, I would say that is different, especially when, like, you add in a whole bunch of really cool and new Pokemon, and you rarely get battles to actually use them in. Again, the noble Pokemon, you don't really battle them. The battle portion is irrelevant, it's just the throwing the food fight things at them that actually is what is important. Yes, if you battle them, the food fight things do more damage, but in the end, the actual battle drags on the fight longer, and realistically is kind of irrelevant. And really, any of the trainers you fight, again, aside from, what is it, Kamado? Like, they have, like, 3 with Ingo, 2 Pokemon with Clover, I think that's what her name is. Benny has 4, and Kamado has a full team of 6, I believe. And again, Volo is post-game, which requires grinding out the entire dex, which again, the 4,000 Pokemon, we've been over that. I would disagree. Again, I like Pokemon, like, let me ask you this, Ruby. Do you enjoy playing a Pokemon game and battle Pokemon as a human and just dodge around, or would you rather battle Pokemon with Pokemon's fighting Pokemon with Pokemon moves? Because I'd rather use Pokemon to fight Pokemon. But that is also just me. You know, I don't play a Pokemon game to play as human and just basically run around and dodge from Pokemon. I play a Pokemon game so I can battle other Pokemon with my Pokemon. But again, different prerogatives. If you want to dodge attacks, I'd say go Elden Ring. Also fair enough. But again, that is also just a different prerogative sort of thing. I mean, when I play a Pokemon game, I do prefer having Pokemon battles. Not dodging and just throwing food. The battle system, I'm okay with, but it's the certain tasks is a huge no for me, yeah. Well, again, it's a series of things for me. Like, there's a lot of really cool ideas in Legends Arceus. Go for the Metang. There's a lot of really cool ideas in there. But there's a lot of other ideas that are a lot less cool that kind of drag it down. Like, the dodging Pokemon, I think that is really neat. I legitimately think that is a really, really cool system. But what takes that away from me is the dodging exists to complete very, very grindy tasks. Hey, Ms. Crazy Games, welcome. We're going to be going for that Copper Raja. We will not be taking the Copper Raja, but hopefully the NPCs do. Again, there was a lot of good ideas in Legends Arceus. And I really, really hope that ZA takes the best of those ideas and it leaves behind a lot of the bad ones. Oh, which message, Asher? I was saying have 1,100 hours. Yeah, I saw Asher. I saw that. The 1,100, 800 hours. 11,800 hours, not 1,100. 1,100 hours would be at 9 or 9 lower. I've basically been on my phone all day. Have a good day, Jacob. Have a good rest. I actually literally just woke up. Bye-bye. Goodbye. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like on the stream and subscribe for more. I'll be watching Pokemon Fizzy. Nice. Okay. So that was Flash Cannon. You can tell by the damage numbers that was Flash Cannon. Yeah, I respect that. Like, again, everyone likes the game they like for whatever reasons, but I also think it is very important to analyze and be critical of the things you like, as well as, you know, be able to respect the merits of that which you don't like. Again, I'm not a big fan of Legends Arceus, but I can definitely understand why people like it. I think it's a grindy, tedious mess, but I can get why people like it. I am insufferable. I mean, you always suffer, Roost. You always bring suffering upon yourself. You're just the suffer machine. How is the hunt? Well, we're 2.5 times over odds, Miss Crazy Games. I'll let you be the judge of that. Yes, but I am working on doing nothing because there is no work to do. I am so bored. Well, think about it like this, Roost. Would you rather have too much to do at work to the point where you're mentally exhausted by the time you get out of work? Or do not much at work and be bored and then, you know, not be heavily clocked out of everything when you get home? Personally, I'd rather the second one, where you're not really doing much, you're not bored, you're bored but you're not exhausted. I'd rather that. That's what I'd rather do much. Really, Roost? Respect. My reflexes suck, but I feel more immersive than Torpedo swimming into you, only to pause and wait for you to send out another Pokemon. Oh, I agree entirely. That is highly annoying. The other thing is that you can actually dodge a Sharpedo fairly easily. Sharpedo is a very, very, very easy Pokemon to dodge in the Sword and Shield DLC. Because, again, its single target shoots at you. All you gotta do is just veer off to the side, and it'll overshoot and go away. That's kind of one of the funniest things about Sword and Shield, is that people get very annoyed at the Sharpedo, but yet it is very, very easy to avoid. It's just people don't know how to avoid it. Wow, NPC actually taking the Caparaja. The morally correct decision was made. Very surprised. Alright, we are going to go... We'll go for the Raichu. We'll go for that Raichu. I have yet to mentally exhaust myself because I enjoy the work. Fair enough, based. No matter what is the longest hunt you did. Ho-Oh. Nearly 2.5 years long. 700, well, almost 700 Dynamax. Actually, it was over it was over a year and a half long. Nearly 700 total Dynamax events. 694. That was my longest ever shiny hunt. It was not fun. It was very not fun. 64 frickin' thousand for Altaria. Yeah, I've got nothing on Roost's. I have absolutely nothing on Roost's Altaria hunt. Oh, you know, my game was at maximum hours for a long time. I've got like what, 3,000-4,000 hours logged into both Sword and Shield. I've got a lot. And it's only going to get worse from here when I start the genies. I mean, it's 999:59 in game, but there's no actual maximum hours because your Switch profile actually saves the true number of hours you have in a game. It's probably gonna actually DC us. But I can show you it. The profile. Yeah, see, it shows how many hours you have in a game, even if you exceed the counter in, like, the save menu. That still keeps track of your true hours in game. Figures. The number feels a little love you. You gotta remember, Roost. This is my sword profile. My shield profile is the main one that I played. Shield was my main version. The only reason I'm playing sword is because I've already caught all the legendaries in shield. Really? Only 2,000, really? Really? Honestly, those numbers do really feel a little bit low. You're not wrong, Roost. Kanto Raichu is not the Raichu we are looking for. Yes, Alolan Raichu is the superior Raichu. It is the very much. There's only one Raichu, and it is Alolan Raichu. There is no Kanto Raichu. They're just yellow rats. I love Splatoon. I play a lot of Salmon Run. I love Splatoon. It's a great game. No switch. No switch. The fact I only have 150 hours in Xenoblade Chronicles is actually really surprising. I thought I had more. Same with Metroid Dread, but I thought I had more in Dread because I love that game. Metroid. I freaking love. I can't wait for Metroid Prime 4. Like, you guys have absolutely no idea how much I'm looking forward to Metroid Prime 4. Come on, Raichu, switch out. Raichu, switch out for the frickin' Jigglypuff. Switch out for the Jigglypuff. Switch out for the Jigglypuff. Switch out for the Jigglypuff. We're keeping the Matang. Dang it! No! Oh, wait, there's more Splatfests? Yeah, if there's more Splatfests, we would definitely play those. We'll go for the Mr. Mime. Yeah, I know. It was a 50-50 coin toss. It was an unfortunate 50-50 coin toss. I'm not an exaggeration to say I've accumulated 4,000 hours on Pokemon Conquest. Probably a max is at 99959. Yeah. I could see that. I could see that. You're crazy, Roast. You're crazy. 11 and 12 are next weekend. Is a second Frosty Fest. Oh. Got it. I've maxed out the playtime of Conquest 4. I'm gonna Dynamax so that way you can actually. Oh wow, we both have negative attack values. Okay, you know I'm not gonna Dynamax here. No wonder we're doing no damage. No wonder we are doing any damage. I have maxed out multiple games hours. I have done it multiple times. It's not healthy. Yeah, we do have very bad natures on our team. We very much do have bad natures on our team. We'll be fine, hopefully. We'll be hopefully fine. They do. They all do. I could use a shiny Mr. Mime, though. I wouldn't mind that. Switch. Well, okay, at least that one is switching out. At least they're switching out there. So, well, they all do indeed have. Currently Florian right now. Yeah, we've been getting a bit of snow here as well. Then you live a lot further south though, so you really are getting. You're not really used to snow. Because the AI bots are idiots. The AI bots are morons. I do not. I do not have Shiny Kyurem. With a nasty cold front wind is making it feel like 8. Yikes. Yeah, see, this is why. No sucks. We'll take that luxury ball. We will take this Kyurem. Hopefully we can get a shiny. No Caparaja, no Raichu, no Mr. Mime, no Kyurem. Because Kyurem does not exist. Kyurem is not a thing that actually does exist. Because reasons. Let's go again. Yeah, that's for Shiny Kyurem. Yeah, Shiny Kyurem. You have the Shiny Charm, right, Louis? You got the shiny charm. Lobby is up. Okay, you have 0. Okay. Very unlucky. I am also very unlucky. I am similarly very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. Okay. If anyone wants to pop in, feel free to join. Yes. Yes. Muto was the original term for them all. But after that became the these guys a term. The movie as to why the term Titan was named. Okay, Girder, not horrible. Of course, of course. These all suck. I guess Persian. I'm playing Gotham at the moment. Very nice. I've actually never. I've played Arkham City. It's the only one I played of that. We'll go for the Clink Clang. Yeah, we'll go for the Clink Clang, then we'll go for the Alolan Sand Slash, and then we'll go for the Blaziken. So we just basically just go straight up here. Okay, switch out the Persian, actually. Yeah, switch out the Persian for the Clink Clang. Don't worry. We will be able to defeat the Klinklang. Don't worry. We've got things. We've got tech and stuff and things. What a Klinklang. We've got the stuff and things. Klinklang is going to be slightly problem, but we should be able to brute force it easily. Yeah, Klinklang is the only one that can actually randomly attack twice. I probably mentioned that a while ago. There might have been a BS. Yeah, no, it's all good, Ruby. Yeah, I mean, again, different prerogatives and enjoying different things about the series. I like DAs because I like battling. But at the same time, I get why people don't like them. They are very long and very tedious. Hello there, Kayla. How are you doing? How you doing? You know, DAs are very long, very tedious, and, you know, a lot of people, they do like the much faster encounter methods, and like Shiny Hunting and Legends Arceus. You know, just as, like, again, I'm much more of a battler. Which I've also mentioned many times. Dynamax Adventures is the least efficient method of shiny hunting. It is incredibly, horribly inefficient. It is a horribly inefficient method. Just use Metal Sound against the Alola Sandslash. Just go from Metal Sound. Just go for Metal Sound. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like on and subscribe for. It is the best way to help make sure more amazing viewers like you find their way here. Brant. We're gonna fight. Yeah, no, the thing is, like, the one sandwich is not bad, it's just not great. Good. Acrobatics on Tropic. Weird. Thankfully, you've got a quad weakness I can exploit. I am legitimately surprised that Serena survived that. I am very, very surprised at that survival. But thankfully, we should be supposed to be fine, I think. Hopefully. That is beautiful damage right there. That is some very beautiful damage right there. Look at this rocket. There's a good drop kick. Oh wow, it didn't even get to attack this turn. Also, since we just hit the like goal, would somebody like to make a new like goal for us? Would someone like to create a new goal of likes? Like goal 20, there we go. There we go. New like goal. 20 likes. We are not gonna swap out for this. I hope one of the NPCs does, though. I hope that Serena switches out for it mostly. Dang it. Let's get some berries. We're gonna go for the Blaziken. They are. You gotta remember, Louie. The Dynamax Adventure NPCs are designed to throw. They are not here to make your life easier. They are here to make your life much more stressful. I can't really do much here. Gotham Knights is hated because its graphics run incredibly starting to run 30 FPS. Were the other games at like 60? I never really understood that. The whole frame rate thing. Because, like, I don't know. Maybe it is just me, but like, I never really was one way or another on frame rates for things. It's like, whichever runs better, I'm okay with, because realistically, you cannot tell the difference between like 60 and 30 FPS in most cases. You can't. You realistically can't. Also, why the frick is this thing using swagger? I'm actually very, very glad that that thing missed using swagger, because if that thing used swagger, that would be a problem. That would be very, very... Again, the AI bots are here to throw. They're not here to help you. They're here to throw. They are literal throwbots. They are literally throwbots. And Step Herd. Of course, it's knocked out. Oh boy. Again, I think it's really just people wanting to be jackwagons about things without anything. They want to basically be jackwagons about things without any actual reason to be a jackwagon. That is personally what I think it is. Like, you have no valid reason to dislike them, so you just criticize, like, an arbitrary thing. Like, you can't even tell. At least that's what I've always thought. Because, like, again, you're never going to notice the difference between 60 and 30. Because, like, I bet you could put two things in front of someone, one running at 60, one running at 30, and they would not really be able to tell them apart. Because, like, the human eye can really only distinguish a thing from a slideshow and a video at, like, 24 frames a second. I believe the lowest is that, or is it 12 frames a second is that? So, like, it's a pointless complaint. It's a pointless thing. I never understood the frame rate thing. Like, it's the same thing as graphics. Like, I mean, again, I played graphics are never a big thing. You know, I play games not for the graphics, I play it for the gameplay. Because it's like, I never got that. Dynamax, let's come back. I never really understood that. Then again, people are weird. People have full rocks. Hey Kiba, welcome back. It'll be good to have you in the DAs, Kiba. It'll be rather good to have you in the DAs. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like on the stream. It is the best way to support the channel out and make sure more amazing videos like you find their way here. Kyurem, welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Gyargorainda. Gyargorainda. We just put it in space. So yeah, like Blaziken is probably one of the best Pokemon in Dynamax Adventures because it has such a great attack stat and just like coaching for combat with attack. Which DM is better at a fistful of Kentucky Fried Chicken? Which DMs? Because there's a lot of them. Here, I'll pin that so I can just immediately scroll. That was the last thing that you sent me that I checked was actually the Baus, Numi, and Cinder thing. And I have not checked any of it since. I'm just gonna go pin mark that so I can go scroll down and just immediately go back up there. It's also very weird seeing Cinder's old model now that she has a new one. What the frick did you send me? What the frick did you just send me, Amazon? What the frick is with that suppressor image? What the freak is with that suppressor image previous one, alright? I have so many questions. About VTuber drawings. How bad is Windows 11? Oh boy. Oh boy, Crony. We love Crony. We love Crony. Ah, I see. Let's go again. I'm gonna go now. Never give up, Louie. Never give up. We finally got another person who can actually help us because Keep is here now. Lobby's going up if anybody wants to join in. Hello, live outfits. Good, good, good. Thank you very much, Ruby Rider. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I like to keep my energy keep up. Fair enough. That is a very valid point. Also, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Best way to help support the channel out. Taco Bells. Tacos Bells. Anybody else want to pop in? They have Beeboo. The Brain Rotter. The Brain Rot Supreme. Beeboo. Koseki Beeboo. Koseki Bijou. We love Beeboo. I cannot wait for them to add Beeboo to HoloCure. Like, you know Beeboo's gonna have some, like, area of effect skill that's, like, Beeboo Brain Rot or Beeboo Tax, a lot like what Kyla's Under Pressure is, and I can't wait for it. I'm looking forward to that. I very much look forward to Beeboo's eventual addition to HoloCure. Alright, we got them. Tang, let's go for the Seismitoad. Screech is good. I sent you the Terraria Hololive outfits. Oh boy. Girder. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, those look pretty good. Crony, Gura, Mogojan, Ina, Iris. Okay, Beeboo is not that tall. That is height inaccurate Beeboo. That is biblically inaccurate Beeboo. We'll go for the Cradilly. That is biblically inaccurate Narissa. These heights are so wrong. But I like the designs. Yes, Fauna is 1x. 07s for the Fauna. We miss Fauna. We miss Fauna. So we are actually going to be switching out the Seismitoad for the... eventually we're going to be switching out the Seismitoad. Actually. Now we'll hold on to Seismitoad. We will switch out the... Girder for... Yeah, we'll switch the Girder out for the Armaldo. Because I would ideally prefer having the Armaldo as a shiny check than the Blaziken. It's going to be more annoying to get Armaldo shinies. It's going to be more annoying to get Armaldo shinies than it's going to be annoying to get Blaziken shinies. We'll go with that one. We'll go with that. Gotham Knights is a steal when on sale for 19. Highly fascinating. Most interesting. Cut. There's a lot of games that are kind of steal when they are prices are discounted. There's certain that are like that. Pretty cool. Very, very, very good. We are not going to switch out for the Cradilly. I mostly just wanted the shiny check. But yeah, Stellaris is going to be on hold for a little bit, because Echo is presently out of town. So I kind of can't really play while Echo is away. So that is a thing. No switch. Good, no switch. Alright, then we're gonna go... I've already got the Tangela family shiny. So, we'll go for the Golduck next. Actually, you know what? Let's actually switch out the Seismitoad. Actually, switch out the Seismitoad for the Golduck, because Golduck also has Screech. And also, it is not neutral to ice. It actually is resistant to ice. So it actually should be better. That should be a better way of doing things. A much improved way of doing things. Highly unfortunate. Highly unfortunate. That is highly unfortunate. But don't worry, we'll be fine. Okay. Is it just Armaldo after this? And the good thing about that is you'll have a water move for the Armaldo. Just parrot now, that's good. And I can't even use. This is why I don't like Pyukamugu. It's so bad. It is the only thing in DAs I actually think is worse than Ditto. Because, like, at the very least, Ditto can use some of those status moves against the big legendaries. There are ways to trick it out so Ditto can actually be useful against final bosses. Pyukamugu is just bad against everything. Pyukamugu exists to make Ditto good. Well, it's actually using counter here. It actually got to return damage with counter. Color me shocked. Color me actually freaking shocked. Oh my gosh, we actually might knock it out here. We actually knock it out here. Freaking hex. Yeah, switch out the Seismitoad for this. Yeah, switch out Seismitoad for Golduck. Yeah. Seismitoad for Golduck. So that way we can have that. And also, again, it's a little bit more damage against the... a little bit more damage against the Armaldo. And we get a little bit of health back as well. Very, 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 very good. Very goodly. Honestly, like, the top 3 options from Armaldo over to the Alolan Sands are actually all not bad. Like, they're not great, but I mean, they're not bad. Like, in really any other DA, those are all actually pretty top-tier picks. I mean, well, okay, I wouldn't say top tier, but it's like, it's good enough. Yeah, just go for Brine. Okay, actually, now just continue going for, continue going for Aqua Jet here. That is a debuff now. Debuffs are not good. They are very not cash money decisions by NPC bots. They are non-cash money decisions. This is the most work I have ever seen a Pyukumugu put in a Dynamax adventure, to be honest. This is the most I have ever seen a single Pyukumugu do. Which, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I have mixed feelings on it. I have very, very, very mixed feelings on that. Yeah, it's better going for the Aqua Jet because now that thing is just buffing its special defense and making our special attacks. We don't do any damage. Like, go. Breaker. Yeah, Breaker does more damage. So our Dynamax is going to be the Girder against Kyurem. There's Dynamax Girder against Kyurem. And have the Golduck just spam Screech. I mean, honestly, it's good that we have both of the Hoenn fossils in a single DA pathing, because I really like that, and I actually like to get both of them. Now, the thing is that it's going to be a bit of an annoyance to actually get them. Some points that's a good shiny Dex. Which we will eventually get. Eventually we'll fill with shiny Dex. Yes, switch out. Yeah, we're gonna switch out that. We're gonna switch out one. So yeah, so just have Golduck use Screech. Golduck is there just to spam Screech. And hopefully we can beat this thing. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because it would be fun. Don't miss Meteor Mash. I know you like to, but don't miss this time. Please don't. Please not. That would be highly ideal if you did not miss. Yes, Dynamax the Armaldo. You can Dynamax the Armaldo. Yes, Yes, the Armaldo is a viable Dynamax option here. But that's the thing about, like, again, Dynamaxing as a whole, we've got, like, well, we should be fine. Because you gotta remember, but a very strong move is 50 base power. So the Dynamax giving it a sizable kick in power is actually very good. There we go. That's the damage we like seeing. Also, with putting the Sandstorm up, you take less damage from special attacks. Let's see, that's the kind of damage we want to see. That is the kind of damage we always love to see. You survived it, right? Yeah, you're surviving on what, probably 1 HP? Why are you gonna throw me? Why will you throw me at the Kyurem? 1 health! 1 HP! Absolutely does not matter that you use that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're still gonna beat this thing. Why not? Because I said so. Because I said so. 5. Getting the ball. You will not throw me at Kyurem. You will not throw me at Kyurem. We remain victorious. We have proven and remained victorious. Dang it. But the thing is, we will not be getting a shiny. We never get shinies. Too bad. I'm gonna do it. Don't throw me at Kyurem. Don't throw me at the Kyurem. Please no. No Cradilly, no Golduck, no Armaldo, no Kyurem. Highly unfortunate. Extremely unfortunate. Alright, let's go again. Let's go once more. And if anybody wants to pop in, feel free to join in. Really? Really, controller? Yes, Reason. We would be very happy to have you pop in. I was just getting done saying I'm happy if you guys popped in. Because that is the reason we do Dynamax Adventures with viewers, is so you guys may join in. There we go. Just remember, there are a few rules for joining in the Dynamax Adventures. Follow the instructions. So you'll pick the Pokemon we say to pick. Do not Dynamax unless otherwise told to against the non-legendaries. And just go for attacking moves unless otherwise told to go for a status move. And everything is good and good. Everything is good and good and good. Yeah. Yeah, we are going for Kyurem today, so we need that. We are going for Kyurem, the Frosty boy. We're going for Frosty boy. But thankfully, it's not too bad. It's just Kyurem. And we'll beat it quick, fast, in a hurry. We will, and Kyurem bulkier than most, but with good teamwork, we should be fine. We should be mostly fine. Mostly. We're mostly fine now. Mostly. Eat memes. That's a great name. And I'm assuming that is you, Risem. I assume that would be you. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. It is the best way to help support the channel out. And make sure more amazing viewers like you find their way here. Thank you, thank you. Kiba, you want to pop in? You want to pop in, Kiba, for some assistive assistance? Here we go. All right. Because we have 3 people. No, okay, not great. I'll go for the Bronzong. Go for the Sudowoodo. Hitmonchan. All right, save the Stone Edges for Kyurem. We are gonna need those Stone Edges. They will be most important in the fight against the Ice Durgaron. Mogojon, commit Arson. I like Arson. I like Mogojon. We love Mogojon. Okay, Leiron. I like the Leiron. Okay, okay, so we're gonna go Magneton, Leiron, and then we're gonna go for Alolan Dugtrio. I'll be taking the Alolan Dugtrio. Actually. Yeah, honestly, that's actually pretty good. We'll switch out Sudowoodo. We'll switch out Sudowoodo for the Leiron. Actually, no, I will switch out for the Leiron. I'll switch out for the Leiron. Yeah, I'll switch out for Leiron, and then Sudowoodo switches out for Alolan Dugtrio. Remember, just go for attacking moves. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Reese. Hello there, Matadog. Yes, welcome, welcome. Just go for attacking moves. Basically just click attacks, unless otherwise said to not go for an attack. So basically just go for Stomping Tantrum against like basically everything. Meant to mention this before I started to commute home. I need to set aside a day to grind more pass orbs. I have used over 700 just on EXP Power 3. That's a lot. That's quite a collection. That is quite the amount. I'm just gonna go for I'm just gonna get rid of your electric terrain. Yeah, it's Amazon. That is Amazon. Debuffing all of your stats. 1 HP! You can't stop Sturdy! Can't stop Sturdy, nerd! Right. Very pressing. I'm doing pretty well, Matadog, yes. I'm doing pretty well. I have mixed feelings if the NPC switches out for this. On one hand, we won't have to deal with Flygon in the actual Kyurem boss fight, because Flygon is not good at all for Kyurem. But at the same time, Flygon would be helpful for Leiron, but then again, the other stuff will be fine with. Yeah, I mean, I'll be taking Leiron, so it realistically doesn't matter. But yeah, freaking Sturdy, I love that. I love the ability Sturdy. I do really like Sturdy as ability. It's neat. It is switching good. It actually is swapping out. Fun. Let's go for the Leiron. I also would not mind a shiny Leiron. That would be very, very nice. A shiny Leiron would also get some berries for some healing. A little bit of berries for some heals. So yeah, I'll be taking this. That way we can keep the Sudowoodo to face the Doug Trio. A slight problem. A slight hacking problem. But we'll be fine. We'll be mostly fine. Metal. Just metal sound. Yes, Hitmonlee could use Wide Guard. However, we don't realistically need Wide Guard. We've got a lot of Steel types, and also your Hitmonchan on Shirado has actually very high special defense. So we don't really need Wide Guard. Like, Wide Guard is a lot more useful against Pokemon that have higher spread move damage. Kyurem's spread move, it has at bare minimum a 75% damage, 70% damage modifier thrown over it, and it's already a very, very weak. It is the weakest signature move of all signature moves for legendaries. So like 60 base power. It really doesn't hit that hard, and we also get undersped by it anyway. We underspeed it anyway. So in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really help us to have Wide Guard for Kyurem. Now, for something like Kyogre or Groudon, yeah, Wide Guard, very good. Very quality, BMW, German engineering, very good. I will take this. This. And then we go for the Alolan Doug Trio. And then Eat Memes swaps out for the Alolan Doug. I like Alolan Doug Trio. It amuses me very So, Dynamax the Hitmonchan against Kyurem. So, we're going to be Dynamaxing the Doug Trio. We're going to be Dynamaxing the Sudowoodo here. So, Sudowoodo Dynamax against Doug Trio. Next turn. I can't really do anything. Might let's go for Iron Tail. Alolan Doug Trio, and why do they have a trio? That's a dad joke. I approve of that. I very much approve of that dad joke. Again, even though it's going to miss. It always misses. It always misses. I can never manage to hit a thing because it doesn't exist. What is accuracy? But the Doug shield goes down. Yeah, Pseudo swaps out. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tuesday's gonna be... What do we do tomorrow? What do we do tomorrow? That's a question. So yeah, Dynamax the Hitmonchan and just go for, you know, just go for your fighting moves. Yeah, we should be starting another new series for streams in a few days. Actually, I think in exactly 2 weeks we should be starting a new stream. That's gonna be fun. And yeah. We've got many things. I think tomorrow's gonna be like another Tears of the Kingdom stream. Yeah, tomorrow's probably gonna be another TOTK stream. Because I really want to keep working on TOTK. Doesn't stand a chance with this one. No, Kyurem never really does stand a chance. Because, again, as a legendary, and just go for Iron Head. Just go for Iron Head on the Dugtree. I do like the Screech tech though. But yeah, just go for Iron Head. Yes, as Kyurem goes, legendary-wise, it has much lower offenses than most, but it has a lot higher defenses than most, so it's a bit of a... One everything just takes forever. Meta, Mewtwo really pressuring me and come. Mewtwo's stinky. Mewtwo bad. You. Wow, Iron Tail actually did hit. Nice. That's a surprise. It's Iron Tail. It's accurate as freaking Potato. It was worse than Potato. Very nice win. Very, very nice. 46. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. The sooner you get into the ball, Kyurem, and the sooner you sparkle, the quicker we don't need to keep beating you up. Hopefully we get some shiny luck. Hopefully we do. No Magneton. No Leiron. No Dugtrio. No Kyurem. Sadness. But we did manage to beat that with no losses, which is very good. Yeah, you can join Matadog. We'd be very happy if you could pop in. Yeah, with you, we would have 4 people. So we've got Adachi, we've got... Which is Kiba. We've got me. And then we would have Meme. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anybody got anything this time. Lobby is going up if anybody wants to join. Which we seem to have a lobby of 4, which is always fun. Which is always a fun thing to have. And yeah, tomorrow should be Tears of the Kingdom. Just finished Ho-Oh. I did. Ah, nice. Yeah, Ho-Oh. We've got a history with shiny hunting Ho-Oh. We've got quite the history with shiny Ho-Oh. That's gonna be something. That is the ball that matches. Players must. True, and real. Yeah. All right. So. I already got I got my shiny Rayquaza. You know, tomorrow's gonna be probably TOTK. And we're gonna be continuing side quests and Korok hunting. Because we also still have a lot of bosses in the overworld of Tears of the Kingdom to do. So that's what we could probably do tomorrow. Kyurem auto-corrected everything. Yep. Yeah, auto wrong is very much a thing that exists. Be a mad dog. You did connect to the internet, correct? But yeah, no, tomorrow is going to be Zelda, Gabby. Tomorrow is going to be Legend of Zelda. Interesting. Make sure your internet is connected. No, disconnect and reconnect. Yeah, I mean, again, I would very much like that. Go for the Lycan Rock, very good. Garbodor, actually the least bad of the three options. And of course it took Malamar. Of course it would take Malamar. We'll go to the right. We'll go for the Pangoro. Yeah, the Zelda games are very fun. We'll go for the Pangoro, and we will switch out the Garbodor for the Pangoro. Oddly enough, we are not Dynamaxing the Pangoro. Normally, Dynamaxing fighting types is one of the best things you can do against Kyurem. When it comes to Pangoro, that is not the play. Pangoro does a lot more damage when it is not Dynamaxed. Pangoro does a freaking hecking lot more damage when non-Dynamaxed. Because of Iron Fist. Well, Iron Fist is one. The other part of it is because when you use Max Knuckle, well, all fighting type max moves, which includes G-Max Key Strike, and all poison moves, which includes Max Ooze and G-Max Malador, are all constrained to be like 100 base power at most on fighting moves, 95 base power at most on poison moves. to like 90 power. Because they boost your stats. Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say, Reed. I was going to have you use Howl to boost our damage against Kyurem. Well, use one Howl to boost our damage and then just go for like a Celerock after that. But yeah, no, with Pangoro, you'd have like a 95 base power Hammer Arm, which Hammer Arm is actually boosted by Iron Fist, which Hammer Arm naturally is 100 base power. Boosted by Iron Fist is 130. Whereas Max Knuckle from it is like 95. And it doesn't get the Iron Fist bonus. So, and also like it just takes way more animation time, so you might as well just go for Hammer Arm. I know. Right now, I don't think we really need it. Unfortunately, they got paralyzed. Oh, should be fine. Oh, Night Schlau. And Staffer. It's not gonna matter because you're not going to survive. You don't target the Lycanroc. Jackwagon. You actual Jackwagon. Actual Jackwagon. Oh, freaking red. Okay, that explains why. Because, like, I know that Lycanroc is not bulky, but Whiscash does not have offensive stats. I actually think Lycanroc would have ordinarily survived that hit. However, because of that crit, it probably did make it. I'm sure it was a knockout, unfortunately. You know, against the Pangoro, I do want the Lycanroc running Howl. Because Lycanroc really doesn't do a whole lot of damage to Pangoro. That would be a much, much, much better option. Unfortunately, Tango with a little bit of HP. I already have this. I already have all of these. I've already got the Whiscash. Whiscash was really freaking annoying to get shiny, by the way. I don't think you guys realize how annoying of a Pokemon Whiscash is to get a shiny of in Scarlet Violet. And then we are going to go... Let's go for the Wartortle. Should be an easier fight. Yeah. That's where I got... Did I accidentally click? Did I accidentally click the other one? Okay, well that is not good. Okay. Just go for Howl here. Just go for Howl here. That's not good. Yeah, that's probably what it was. If you didn't get your answer in time, it just randomly picks. Okay, we will need to figure this out then. Okay, we need to retool the plan. We will need to retool the plan then. Also, make sure you guys are alive. Fine, just target me. Just paralyzed. Play. Okay. What do we do now? Because I don't know what's on this side. I have no clue what is on this side at all. I mean, maybe we could still get that Togedemaru. I did see a Togedemaru was in one of the options. It was the second from the right. Okay. If we can get the Togedemaru, we're going for the Togedemaru. Okay, yeah, so we can get the Togedemaru. Okay, we'll go for that. We'll go for the Steel type. Okay, this is at least we can recover this. We can pull it back. We again just keep going for Howl. Yeah, plan B. I mean, I do need a shiny Togedemaru anyway, so it's like it's still kind of good. We can still make it work. We can still make the plan work. The plan can still be the plan. The plan is doing plan things. Power. More than sufficient for this thing. That'll work. shame that Drain Punch is on the Paralyzed thing. But now we are back in play, so it doesn't matter. Now we are returned pay. If I can just freaking land with one high horsepower, unfortunately we don't have the Howl. I will have one Howl boost. I'm also glad that the Lycanroc is not the one that got parried. Is that a crit? Oh my gosh, it actually did crit. Nice. So the reason I was kind of surprised by that crit is crits bypass debuffs on your side and buffs on their side. Meaning all those debuffs from Howl were ignored. Because contrary, it inverts stat changes. I trained a puppy before he ate. Do I pump a hedgehog? No, you keep the doggo. We swap out the Garbodor. The Garbodor is who swaps out here. Both because it's paralyzed and two because its Drain Punch is not great. Oh, right, sorry. Brain is not braining. Hello there, Fox. Welcome. One of the mods, if they're here, please go grab Fox's link. So I can grab it myself. How you doing? How did the rest of the stream go? From yesterday. I'm not gonna use Facade. I'm just gonna go for that. Yeah, just go for Howl turn 1. After that, just go for a Celerock. Yes, go for Howl. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you. If you guys haven't done so already, go subscribe over to Fox. Always happy to raid Fox. Always happy. Oh, and of course, the Malamar keeps getting debuffed. Always happy to help. Always happy to help. I remember when the channel was starting out ourselves, and I'm always happy to lend a hand if I can for other creators. How's that for you? How are we going? We're doing very well today. We're still double odds. We'll double over odds, double and a half over odds on Kyurem, because shinies don't exist. But, yes. Yeah, it was, yes. It was yesterday. Oh, no, yeah, yesterday was Hollow Gear. Yeah, yesterday was Hollow Gear, not Tears of the Kingdom. That's not good. That is... We got extra life, right? Well, I mean, that's kind of the one good thing about Contrary. Debuffs become buffs. But I think we actually get knocked out here. Here. Yes, that was unfortunate. Highly unfortunate. No Whiscash, no Marshtomp, no Togedemaru. We'll eventually get the shiny. Eventually. They exist. They're just not appearing today. They will appear in the future, though. Let's go again. Let's go again. Also, make sure that you guys are live on the stream. Use that little red button. The little dot next to live is red, not gray. Because if it is gray, that means you are not live. And there we go. Link code is live if you guys would like to join in. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow's Tears of the Kingdom. We have more bosses to fight, more Koroks to hunt down, and most importantly, side quests to uncover. Thank you, Fox. Thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoy the streams. Alright, let's see. Go. But yes, Kyurem is not going to be too big of an issue for us. Hopefully. As long as we can get some specs. Yeah, if you can get steel types, Kyurem just becomes a non-issue. Because it can't, like, well, steel type, so long as that steel type is not Matang or Double-Aid, because they're both weak to Shadow Ball. But you get like Leiron, you get Copper Raja, Berserker. There's really nothing Kyurem can do against you. It is very, 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 very good. Just a shame Copper Raja is limited by Steel Roller and needing either Terrain or Dynamax to actually be effective. It's not effective yet. But I'm like, you know, if you get rid of that one limitation, it'd be so good. Kind of like why that they gave Azumarill a garbage moveset and they didn't. Well, kind of. I mean, not garbage moveset. They didn't give Azumarill freaking huge power because then it would be just amazing. It's a kneecapping system because the point of Dynamax Adventures is to frustrate you. It is not to be a method of reliably obtaining Pokemon. It is meant to be something you do with your friends. To force you into doing things. As well as, you know, it's to force you into playing, getting Switch Online. That was the goal. Which, I mean, it worked. It worked. Alright. Nobody else is going to be popping in. Just the three of us again. Alright, good to go. We should be mostly fine. Again, hopefully we can get a Berserker. Like, Berserker is by far the best thing to have for this. And nothing good. Pelipper. If we need, we've got Wide Guard. I mean, also we could have Weather Ball if we get a Sand. Scolipede. Steel Roller. That's that is at the very least a Dynamax option. I am surprised it went Barraskewda. It picked the one option not weak to Ice. Okay, I see Rock types. I see Fairy types. That Fairy is actually, speaking of Azumarill, Skuntank. Oh, Clefairy, not Azumarill. Alright. We are going to the left and getting that Sudowoodo. Also, that's a Double-Aid as well. So we're gonna go Magmar, Sudowoodo, and then we'll go for the Double-Aid. We are going to switch out. Yeah, we are going to switch out Scolipede and Dunsparce. Yes, there is a Bronzong as well. There is a Bronzong. However, the Bronzong is also weak to Shadow Ball. And I don't believe we can actually get the Bronzong if we go for the Sudowoodo. If we can, then we go for the Bronzong, but I do not believe we are actually able to go for it. Rope chop. Okay. We can take it. We can take it or leave it. We can take it or leave it. I already have Shiny Mag. Yeah, I've got the entire Magmar family giant. Sweet. Oh, we can reach the Bronzong. Okay. Okay, then we will go for the Bronzong then. Also, good thing, we will have an NPC scientist we can switch out at first. So, in that case, actually, what we will do is we will have one of us switch out at the scientist NPC and see if we can get something better before going into the Bronzong fight. We'll play from there. We will play from there. So right now, tentatively, we are keeping Pelipper. Well, Pelipper wouldn't really do any damage because we would have the rock for that. Because we couldn't Dynamax the rock type and the steel type for sand. And for that, so yeah, we'll switch out tentatively the Pelipper for the scientist Pokemon. Yes, Dynamax for Steel Roller. Dynamax for Steel Roller, yes. We get a lot of physical defense. Wait. Yes, Steel Roller does have 5 power points. But we are swapping out the we are swapping out the Scolipede anyways. The Scolipede is switching out. Yeah, the Scolipede is switching out for this. Yeah, without terrain, you need to Dynamax in order to use it without a terrain being in play, which I can't like it. Like, the thing is, the entire reason Steel Roller exists is Steel Roller exists because the devs of Sword and Shield thought people were going to be using all of the terrain moves when it came to Dynamax. They didn't realize most people were just going to be using Weather Dynamax moves or Max Airstreams. You know, it's... Steel Rollers exist and its limitation is there because the devs didn't realize how players actually play the freaking game. Very unfortunate, but that is the reason it is that way. That's the reason why when they made Ice Spinner in Generation 9, it still removes terrain, but it does not have that same limitation. Alright, we'll go for the Bronzong and switch out the Pelipper. At the scientist, see if we can get something better. I would ideally prefer. Come on, give us a really good Pokemon. Give us a really good Pokemon scientist. Memes. I said you switch out for the scientist, but okay, I can switch out. All right. I'll switch. Very strange. That's strange. Oh, boy. Actually, no, Willy is very good. Okay. We are switching out Pelipper for... We are switching Pelipper out for Bronzong. Did you get DC'd? No, you didn't. Don't seem to have gotten DC'd. Was internet doing internet things? And internet screwing up? Because that sounds like something the internet would do. Okay. If... Actually, yeah, no. That's fine. Yeah, technology does not like technologying. Technology does not like to technology correctly. So, no longer do we need the Dynamax to be Bronzong. We do not need the Dynamax. Actually, well, Bronzong doesn't do Dynamax, though. I don't know if so I'm going to Dynamax against this thing. The Bronzong can Dynamax turn 1 against Kyurem. Skill swap does not work because you're Dynamax. Press. Follow Dynamax here. Can't really do much. So, just go with the I'm not going to use Dazzling Gleam. Well, Max Starfall. I do not want that thing using Steel Roller. At least we can lock out some of its moves. I really hope Kyurem uses Glaciate against all of us, or Scary Face against me, or Max Strike against someone, or Max Phantasm against someone, because I really want this thing to proc competitive. I really want that thing to proc competitive on me. Because I would love to do absolutely insane amounts of damage. Oh, right, you've got Metal Sound. You've got a debuffing move. Thank you. Oh, thank you very, very, very much, Bronzong. It's so good. I love competitive. Yes, I have Dazzling Gleam. Wigglytuff has Dazzling Gleam. I'm not using it because I don't want to set up terrain so this thing can use Steel Roller. Yeah, switch out the Pelipper for this. Yeah, we probably got one more DA left in us after this one. And that should be all for today. Yeah, okay, there we go. That is good. Very, 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 very good. Let's see, who do we... No, who do we raid after this? Who do we raid? Who does we raid? I'd prefer you just go Steel Roller. I prefer you just go Dynamax Steel Roller. I would prefer just Dynamax Steel Roller. Who do we go raid? It's really did the Marvel Rivals and try to end up with that. In my rank right after. For Doki. Doki Bird doing Doki Bird things. Let's see, who do we go raid? Who do we raid? Notices something about. Poor Mogo-John. Poor Mogo-John. Zed's live with some more Metroid fusion. I guess we can go raid Zed and Brett guy. I do love some Metroid. Observe. Of course it uses Endure. I freaking hate this stupid bear speed up. This is why I don't like the NPCs. They do absolutely moronic nonsense. Like spamming Endure. This is why we can't have nice things. Stone Edge. It does? Never saw that. Thank you for the stat boost. Thank you for the stat boost. Please tell me I underspeed this thing. Please tell me I underspeed this thing so I can just get a boost of damage off, give a hit off against it. Of course not. Of course not. And there goes my stat boost. So I didn't even get to use it. And I don't even get the stat boost on this because it purged away competitive. Yeah, oh wait, I do have it? Oh, I do have it, okay. Yeah, I had a feeling you meant to spell out Majara. Yeah, Goldbeam. You still got the lead in the end. Okay, so it seems like it just removes it at the... I've given up trying to understand how the stat purge works in Dynamax Adventures. There is no consistency in it. There is zero consistency. Yeah, that was indeed a flawless victory. Almost wasn't a flawless victory, but it was still a flawless victory in the end. Alright. No shiny Magmar. No shiny Sudowoodo. No shiny Bronzong. No shiny Kyurem. Alright, we're gonna do one more. Maybe that will be much. Possibly, but I like the Luxury Ball. It is my favorite Pokeball, so that's why I'm using the Luxury Ball on it. Yeah, nothing on anyone's side. Alright. Last Kyurem DA of the day. So let's get going. Let's get going. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be very fun. But yeah, Zedman Bread Guy is doing some Metroid fusion. We love ourselves some Metroid. Amazing game, by the way. Metroid, love them. Yeah, I think it's just us three. Seems like it is just the three of us. Okay. Tomorrow's gonna be some Tears of the Kingdom. I need to start planning my route out for Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow. Which is fine, which is mostly fine. And... dang, the freaking Vikings got obliterated yesterday. Dang. Hoping they won. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why it was taking so long. He was getting both of them. All right. We got all four in here, so we got both the ults. Okay. I will take Stunfisk. Go for the Audino. At least I can get Misty Terrain in play with that for Terrain Pulse. Duraludon. I guess Vikavolt. Vikavolt. Alright, Vikavolt could be useful. Vikavolt could be useful. Very useful. Alright, Colossal. I see Colossal. I like the Colossal. Yeah, we'll go for the Colossal. So, we're going to just stick to the entire left side. And Shiro is going to swap out the Vikavolt for Colossal. Dynamax is still going to be... Dynamax is still going to be the Audino, but I would like that Colossal. That would be very good for our kiddos. Meteor Beam is a hacking thing. Meteor Beam is a freaking hacking move. I'm a big fan of it. Like that. Good. It is a very, very, very good move. You know, provided it doesn't freaking miss, which it has an absolute favorite thing to do is just absolutely miss and flub everything. But shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be horrible. But how bad can our luck be? Debuff, please? Yeah. Yeah, foul play's fine. Foul play is fine. Okay, so this is gonna be our last one. It shouldn't be too bad. I mean, we've got decent options. We'll have a Stab Fairy type user. We'll have a Stab Steel user. We'll have a Stab Rock user with a pretty freaking powerful move. And I mean, the Dynamax is not going to do a whole lot for the Dynamax to set up. We should still be okay. Yeah, this should be enough to knock it out this turn. And again, that is the reason why people ran Oranguru in doubles, is specifically because it would not go down and instruct support. We do not take this. We do not take the Oranguru. Most reasons Oranguru does nothing for him. I also already have a shiny Oranguru, so I do not actually need it. Sweet. Go for the Flareon. Should be fine. Should be mostly fine. So, Dynamax the Vikavolt here. Dynamax the Vikavolt. That way I can turn one Dynamax against the Colossal, so we can get the Audino to Dynamax turn one against Kyurem. Much better. That would be a much better course of action on things. Effective way of doing things. Yeah, that's right. Very indeed good. Don't target the... Okay, that's fine. Target me. That is not good. I did not expect that to actually knock me out. It wasn't even a threat, too. Yikes. Meta, there are two play buttons. Very much jab weather. Hello there, Viking. How are you doing? It's good to see you. It's very, very good to see you again. How you been? How you been? Also, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. It did take our flawless victory. It very much took our flawless victory away from us. But it's better that it targeted me and not the Vikavolt, because Vikavolt's going to have a much stiffer matchup against Colossal. Special attack boost, please. Special attack boost. Eat this, Thunderbolt. Eat Thunderbolt. Boy, hyper boy. Maximum weight. What is wrong with the water bottle? Maybe the straw came out of it. There's times when with this water bottle, like if the straw is not positioned correctly, it'll just be pressing into the side of the water bottle because it's got like the inner air gap, so the thing doesn't get soaking wet from condensation. And it just does not like you just drink water out of it. You does not like to mention those. Please send me a link to those on Discord. I'd be curious about those. I would be highly curious to investigate into those. Maybe worth looking into. No switch on the Flareon. out. Literal jack-wagon. Now just hopefully think, ooh, items. Yes, please. I will gladly take some items as well. Expert belt or life orb preferred. I will accept wise glasses. Expert belt preferred. Let's go. Highly useful. Highly useful. Lorb. Lorb. Big fan of the Lorb. The Lorb Star Cutter. That is good though. That is perfectly fine. Part of me wonders if we can actually take it out in one turn, but I'm not risking it, so I'm just going Max Quake. Not risking it. You're not risking it for that biscuit. That is not a biscuit worth risking it. I'm curious to see how much damage this is actually going to do. I mean, I know that Stunfisk doesn't have a very particularly high special attack stat, but it's a quad weakness with Expert Belt onto a Pokemon that does not super high special defense, so it could be fun. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like on the stream and subscribe for more. This is our final DA of the day. Tomorrow will be some Tears of the Kingdom, hunting down monsters, completing side quests, and of course sending Koroks to space. Yeah, there's no way we would have one-shot this thing. There's no way we would have taken this thing out in one turn. Well, let's see how much this does. This is good for fun. Okay, so a little under half health, so 40%. 40%. Coalossal will use Flamethrower. It missed. That is always fun. It's always fun when Mudslap actually gets things to miss, because it rarely ever does. But here it actually did. Yes, Flamethrower missed from Coalossal. It was gonna target Dura. It just completely failed. It's always. I was worried it was going to use G-Max Volcolith. But thankfully it didn't. So we don't need to worry about that. Goodbye, Coalossal. Goodbye, Coalossal. That crit was completely useless. That crit. That crit did not matter, but it's still fun. So yeah, switch out Vikavolt for Cole. Against Kyurem, just use Meteor Beam. That's all we need. And that is all we really need. That's going to be fun. Why the frick is Monsterverse trending on Twitter? Why is Monsterverse trending on Twitter? I mean, I'm happy Monsterverse is trending on Twitter. I want to get a little screen time the next Monsterverse to rock this hard. Go down so we can have Monsterverse hear you. We're talking about one of the best Monsterverse advantages. Yeah, Monsterverse is literally the modern Showa era. Yes, it is, and it's beautiful. So you Dynamax and go for Max Fairy move. Gamera being a big money maker, but not sure. One of us done different fights in each genre. All I want for Christmas is Godzilla, obviously the correct course of action. I look forward to it. I cannot wait for. Okay, so that's why. People hyping for alright, people wanting Gamera by the power of Ritual. I have the power. And now we've also got this. There we go. Yeah, just you can't do anything. We've already. I mean, the thing is, it's already done what it's supposed to. The Autono has done exactly what it needed, and it's beautiful. Not very good. I mean, sadly, we did lose. Yeah. Yeah, Godzilla coming in our highest level. Great. It's like Godzilla is back on top. Godzilla is back on top. And now we are. Hopefully we get. For that guy, I almost thought that a shiny lock. Alright, that is going to be ending off on 48 total wins. 48 total wins, absolutely glorious. Just how regular people see the Monsterverse versus how normal. That's actually accurate. No shiny Oranguru, no shiny Flareon, no shiny Colossal. Still no shiny Kyurem. Still no shiny Kyurem. However, that is going to be all for today. Of course, I forgot to mute that. We're going to go raid Zed, who is playing some more Metroid Fusion. And I'm always happy to raid Zedman Bread Guy. Don't forget to subscribe for more, leave a like, and let's go support our friends. I will see you all tomorrow for some more Tears of the Kingdom. Bye-bye.